talk. See my kicks when I see y'all walk. Flex on me, y'all ain't strong. Say my name, that's Sam Law. Still on top, yeah, it's been that long. They won't know till I say I'm gone. They won't know, say my name. Hey everyone, and welcome to the That Sam Law Show. Today's guest is my homie, Reemo Meerak. That is a name. Well, what's in a name? If you called a rose by any other name, would it be as sweet?
It's a rose, it's a rose, baby girl.
Okay, you're not a singer, clearly. But I used that little Shakespeare line from Romeo and Juliet because your name has like special meaning. So tell us about the meaning of your name, Reemo Meerak. Yes, I like that story.
All right, so back in the days, my hooping and street days, not heavily illegal street days, but just in the streets and everything like that, there was a homie of mine, shout out to, his name is June from the Bronx.
Hey.
When I'd be balling out in St. James Park, you know, he kept saying it, but it didn't stick. So then, you know, one day he's like, yo, Reemo, you gotta stop it, man, come on, just play ball. So then it kept hitting and hitting. I was like, all right, cool, Reemo, I'm sticking with it. So now the Meerak, right? So I'm gonna get to that. So early in my media career, you know, shouts to the Matrix Studios Network in the Bronx. Early in my media career, they had like media days. So there was this dude, Reemo the Hitmaker, and I were on the same panel. So there was a host. Yeah, here we go. So there was a host, Mocha Marie. She says this one particular line, it really irked me. It's like, ooh, I'm in between two reams. It irked me so bad. The whole...
That's nasty.
Yeah, no, right. But it irked me the whole time because in my head, I'm like, oh.
There's two of us. Yo, if I met two Sam Laws, I'd be annoyed. Yo, I can't hold you.
Right. So
like, get out of here, you imposter.
Right. So then originally when I started media, my name was Reemo the Social Dweeb.
Wait, what?
Reemo the Social Dweeb.
Reemo the Social Dweeb.
Yeah.
That makes sense, I guess.
Right. So then as that moment happened, literally, go home. I'm up like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning trying to figure it out. What am I going to say? Who am I going to be? Oh, in the mirror, saying every type of name. Mm-hmm. So then I started saying Meerak. And I was like, I thought about Miraculous, right? So then I'm like, all right, how's it going to look cool? Can't say Miracale, you know, whatever the case, or Miraculous, Reemo Miraculous. Like, no, that sounds corny.
I like it.
Nah, that was corny.
All right.
In hip-hop,
I'm corny.
No, right. It's cool. But it's cool. But no, so then I look at my name, right? So my real name's Kareem. So really the Meerak and Reemo Meerak is my name spelled backwards. So that's why I got the whole
Reemo
Meerak.
So it's Reemo Kareem.
Right.
But if you put it in the mirror, it's Reemo Meerak.
There we go.
I like it.
That's how you got who I am today, Mr. Reemo.
So who are you today? Tell us about yourself.
Oh man, 16-year entertainment vet of acting, podcasting, media production. Oh my God, executive producer for a couple of projects.
Wow.
Award-winning television producer.
Yes, we like awards.
Yeah, right. For Reem TV, my old baby, my old child, Reem TV. That was a more aggressive style I was doing with Reem TV. My God, public school educator.
Right, you're a teacher.
I'm teaching assistant. So put it like
you
this.
Educate
so
them.
I'm the black Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, like kindergarten copish. So I'm the one they call if something goes kind of crazy.
It's not a tumor, it's a headache.
Like yo, homies, don't do that. You know, I'm that guy. You know?
Yo, do you remember that? Wow, I just showed my age.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's all good. It's okay. It's okay. We're secretly 22. It's all right.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. So I'm that, and also too, I am an A&R of Worldwide Sound Records. Shout out to my homie. He's in the background somewhere. You know, my homie DJ Chase. You know, we got our label Worldwide Sound Records. So that's who this guy is here talking with you today. That's who I am.
Wow. Well, that was a lot.
I know, right?
That was a lot to absorb.
I know.
And I think I also revealed my age, so nobody looked that up. You can't find it anywhere.
You are 22 minus 7. Don't worry about it.
That's too young. I don't want to be that young.
You know,
22
so
is enough.
You don't miss being 17, 18?
No, I hated it.
So what did you do?
I was a teen mom, so we'll just pass that era.
All right.
I had like a 1-year-old that was, well, now she's in college, but yeah, I had like a 1-year-old that was doing way too much, like trying to balance school and motherhood and trying to get into college. I don't even want to.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
And you know what? When I think about it, actually, I'm proud of it
Right.
at 17, but I don't want to go back there. Like, I'll pass. I ended up at Old Westbury the next year. Shout out to SUNY Old Westbury. Panther Pride. I think like I'm gonna be like a mentor there going forward. My intern comes from my school, and I'm very proud of that.
Okay,
you know,
girl, that's all.
yeah. So I've like recently got in touch with the alumni association about like getting more involved in doing
Right.
things. My dad worked there. He was a detective there. So
Nice.
it's a lot of history. But at 7, would I go back? Absolutely not. I like it better now. I like life better now. Like I have money, not a lot, but I have some.
Right.
I live on my own. I lived on my own very early though, and I have a great sneaker collection. I did not have the sneaker collection I have now, then. So I'm really proud of those things. And I have my son.
There we go.
He's nuts, but I got him too. So there's a lot of things I like more about now than I do about this.
That's what's up.
So I'll just be, you know what? I'll be 24 because then my son's there.
Okay, cool.
All right, so we're 24 today. Yeah, 24. What happened when you were 24? You were 24 and just think about the year. Don't say it out loud.
I was 24. Just got my behind together and got to college.
What? Just think about the area, like what we were doing in time then.
Oh my! I know sparingly. What was I doing? I was sparingly doing like Starbucks. Was I doing Starbucks around that time?
He was a barista.
Yes, I was. I was doing Starbucks. Oh man, let me tell you something.
That was the peak of the Starbucks.
Yeah,
era.
right.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Don't work at a Starbucks that is the main study store, if that makes sense.
That sounds boring.
No. Here's the deal. So I had a person. She was with it. Man, she used to throw the coffee. You had to catch it and know the roast and know the. That's why I don't like coffee. That's one of the reasons why I really don't like coffee. Like if you give me coffee, and a lot of you out there, I've been on your sets. I've been on. You know how I am about coffee. You have to dress the hell out of that coffee. It's like an ugly lady in an Herve Leger, right? So,
Wait, I don't speak French. What?
No, ugly lady in an Herve Leger.
Who's that?
Yeah, it's a designer dress.
I
So
believe-
you that's how you gotta do my coffee. You gotta dress it well. You gotta have creamer, milk,
Almond milk or oat? Or him?
both.
You use both? You mix the almonds with the oat?
Yeah, I do. I'm unique. So you gotta
Reemo
dress
Meerak.
it. Yeah, right. Reemo Meerak. Yeah, you gotta dress it. Like,
Okay.
You know, if you dress it, then I'll drink it, no problem.
Wow.
Tea, I'm a tea guy.
So you're British.
Yes, I am. Lord Tea Wine Cup.
Listen, I'm not a big coffee person either.
Really?
I can't lie. I got into Starbucks. My family dragged me into it. Like I felt like they pulled me by the
Wait, hold on,
collar.
tell me.
Yeah, they
We got you get a technical foul. There's no dragging to Starbucks. No, wait, hold on.
There is.
So you were a Dunkin' Donuts fan?
Oh, absolutely not. Listen, I ate the donuts, so. All
Okay.
right, this is blend.
Okay.
So, yes, I was a Dunkin' Donuts fan, but only for the donuts. And still to this very day, I am a Dunkin' Donuts fan.
Wait a minute. So we gotta get to the dragging part. Now I'm on my media
family's
swag.
in the background, so
Yeah, I
you know, they
understand.
gonna
Yeah.
nod, they
Drag?
gonna
That's a dress
Listen.
for Starbucks?
Yes.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Yes, I was not a coffee drinker.
All
I
right,
did not
but
like
Starbucks
it. I
had
didn't
other
vibe with
things
it.
than coffee.
I don't care. It was coffee. So my mother would be like, let's go to Starbucks. I went to Starbucks. So then my brother meets this wonderful young lady. Wonderful. Absolutely
Really?
fantastic. This woman likes Starbucks. So I'm like, dang, now in order
That's
to get to
amazing.
know her, I got to drink Starbucks too. My daughter, obsessed with her. She's obsessed with my sister-in-law. She's like, me and Auntie Stina are going to Starbucks. I'm like,
Nice. Nice. She
so I'm
learned
like,
well.
all right, well, I gotta jump on the train. So I found something I liked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a frat
Frappuccino?
frat person.
You're a frapper?
All day. We frap all day over
Frap
here.
all day.
So I got into Starbucks, and then later in life, I got my partner. You know, we called my partner. So we called him on your show. I got him into Starbucks, sort of, kind of.
Really?
No, but it was hard. Like, I had to drag him, too. He was like, do I look like
what
the
is
type of
this
person that would
dragging-
wear Ugg
what is this
boots
dragging
and
about
a North
Starbucks?
Face and drink Starbucks? I was like, honestly, you do, but let's just try it. So then he was like, wait, you know, it's not half bad.
wait a minute. Listen. Let's not try to make Starbucks sound like Robitussin. Okay?
If you don't like
Robitussin
coffee, though.
Look, has your mom ever like gave you Robitussin?
Yes.
But did she? How did she do it with you? Because my mother would just take this Robitussin now.
Yeah.
You sick? Ah, like, yo, I hate it. Yo,
That's accurate.
I would do anything else. I would rather have oxtail soup if I'm sick.
I'm definitely having oxtail
No.
soup.
Then
if I'm
Robitussin.
sick or if I'm not sick.
I would
You
anything.
came in here with oxtails.
Listen, I did. No, but I would no seriously. But no, all jokes aside, I would rather have sandpaper than Robitussin when I was a kid.
Oh.
That's how bad I hate it. Because you understand that aftertaste
Nah,
is
there's
like
something nastier.
Yeah, it's
What's that
horrible.
nastier medicine called? Somebody in the audience tell me. Buckley's. Have you ever had that?
well, the drops were cool. The
Buckley's
medicine
is
was horrible.
Nasty.
But Robitussin,
Now,
the aftertaste of
Buckley's?
Robitussin, though. Oh my God, we're shouting out so many companies in that.
Yeah, I feel
you
like
better,
none
you
of
better
them
give
are
a
smart.
check.
You know, we're not gonna say any of your names because
Better give a check.
Right? Cut the check. Hey, CTC means cut the check. Listen, yeah, they had to drag me. I had to drag other people because I felt like if I'm in this game.
Listen. First of all, as a Starbucks enthusiast, what you're not gonna do on your show is use horrible language of drag. There's no dragging.
All right, so
to
they had to
Starbucks.
coerce me. Is that better?
What? That is horrible. What did Starbucks do to you?
They did nothing. I just didn't like coffee. Like I didn't drink coffee, right? So like I guess I don't know when this show is going to air, but at some point y'all are going to find out that I went to law school. So when I went to law school, right, coffee became a part of my life because you had to
Stay up and read those
wake
books.
up. Yeah, you had to be up. I used to have to take classes at ungodly hours. So we had this spot called Community Coffee, and one of the guys I was cool with, he worked there, so I got some like perks, like free drinks or whatever from drinking there. So I kind of got into coffee more so in college.
Right.
So I feel like, you know, by the time I'm in college, I'm legit like 26 years old, 25, 26. So you're talking about a long
All right, so by the time you went to college, well, the age you were at the college is the age I started in the industry.
Okay, so you understand, like, I'm older now. Like, I feel like I have to drink coffee. Like, I feel like a pariah if I don't. You know, my sister-in-law comes in my life. She's drinking coffee. My mom's drinking Starbucks. My daughter might have been too young to be really drinking. But they had non-caffeinated stuff at Starbucks. My son drinks Starbucks. Everybody's drinking Starbucks. I had to fit in. So I don't want to say coerced or dragged, but I felt like it was socially
So you
the
got
acceptable
acclimated.
drink. Yes, it was
You
more
had to get
socially
acclimated.
acceptable than alcohol.
Yes. Yes.
So you got your roots in Starbucks. And you know what's great? Did you ever see Undercover Brother 2?
I saw a little bit of it, only because it was all right. It wasn't the greatest.
So,
thing.
like, they totally spoofed Starbucks with, like, that Seattle,
Yeah.
which Starbucks is Seattle's coffee.
Yeah.
And they, like, totally spoofed it, and they were like, oh, it's got, like, some addictive substance in it. That's how I feel about Starbucks to this day. Like, it's got you by
It's good.
by the chain.
It's a good addiction.
Hey, it's not bad. I put oat milk. I haven't ordered lately because I've been watching my figure.
Yes.
But, all right, so you got your roots in Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
At 20-something. So what's going on in the world at that time?
Ooh. So I'm doing my everything to get to graduate college.
Where'd you go?
I went to Monroe,
Okay.
so which was like 5 blocks away from my house.
Okay.
This is years when I'm living in the Bronx. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, right, it was like 5 blocks away. Yeah, it was nice and it wasn't nice, but.
I feel you. I feel you. I went to school close to home.
Yeah, but around that time, really starting to really cement things, starting to really do my best to figure it out. Because at that time too, I was also playing ball, but I was getting a lot of injuries, and then had to think about realistically, like, all right, am I really going to achieve my dream of playing overseas, or is it just a pastime for me? You know what I'm saying?
So you had big dreams then.
Oh yeah, huge dreams.
So what's going on historically at that time?
Oh, I think that was the year after the big blackout that we had.
Never mind.
The New York blackout.
That's when my daughter was born.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say how she's in
But I had a
college
good
now,
time at
y'all.
that blackout, though. I'm not going to lie to you. In the Bronx, you would think, like, the most sketchiest of sketches would have happened. It was actually, like, peaceful in a sense, because people were, like,
It was
cooking
quiet.
out. It was fire. You're young. You're in your
we
20s.
really are. We are
You're
definitely
in your
a different
20s,
age.
wilding, and you're in the streets.
Was not.
I'm climbing up fire escapes to people's apartments.
So you know what? I was the age that I said I didn't like being, and you was in your 20s.
Right.
So you
So-
was in the peak. You
Yeah,
had a
right.
good
You know what I'm
time.
saying? So, you know, you was having fun. We was doing that. I know at the end of it, right? I know it was a crazy time. So in my building, the building I was living at, it has like glass. It has glass. So I'm so smacked and high. I hope, you know, whatever. Smacking high.
Smacked is good.
Yeah, smacking high, whatever, you know. And I'm like this. I'm like this in front of my building. You know how the sun hits you? So I'm on a block where the sun, it'll really like catch you if you're in front of the building. Yo, it hits me. I'm like, hey, what's going on here? I'm in front of the, I'm like, oh my God, I slept in front of the building. And
You was asleep?
I was out. I was in front of my building.
Just
I
sleep?
was slayed.
Yikes.
I was like, yo, what's going on? So I run upstairs, and my mom, she's like, Kareem, where were you all this time? And I told her, like with my mom, that was our like connection. That was like our bond. Kareem, and I would laugh because it was so funny to me.
Yo.
But then I would just tell her what happened, so then she would be even more super mom. So I'm like, you know, I fell asleep in front of the building. What do you mean you fell asleep in the building? What are you doing? So you were a bum?
Yo, moms have no joke. One thing are you American? I'm American.
I'm Trinity American, so I was born here,
Alright.
but my dad is Trinity and my mom's American.
All right, American moms have got no chill, yo. They
Yeah.
will say anything.
No, Korean mothers are even worse.
Listen,
No, Korean mothers are worse.
they different. I don't know that
What?
culture. I know my culture. American
What?
moms will be like, "You're a bum. You're outside," and then they gonna hit you with a scripture verse. Like, why are you doing that to me?
No, my mom, all right, so my mom, every now and then, she came with hers, but she was more like methodic, psychiatric
Oh, yeah,
person.
my mother too.
No, because my mom was a psychologist.
Oh my God, are we the same person?
Yeah, my mother was a psychologist. So, she would like do like double entendres in her talk, or she would do like real weird reverse psychology situations. Like one time, right? So my mother's a college professor, so she was really big on grade point average. Like she was like psychotic with grade point average. So I'll never forget it. I think I was in like junior high school, right? Now, mind you, I got like an 88 average. It's not bad.
That's a great average.
Man, not for her.
Yeah.
Not for her.
My mom
I was
wasn't that
2
hard.
points off of 90. Yo, I come home. Yo, my whole Nintendo was gone. And the wire. I was like, yo.
Oh no, my mom played the video game, so that would never happen in my household.
Yo, my whole.
That would be like cutting her off. She would not do like that. Never happened. There was never a punishment that included video games because both of my parents played. You know who punished them? Let me tell you, fun secret. I did. I would hide the video games. I would take their favorite game, hide it, and then go crazy. Where's their game? I'd be like, I'll never tell. You know?
Oh no, you told her when it came to that belt.
No. They didn't
No.
know it was me. I was
Oh,
that good.
wow.
So like it would It would miraculously appear.
Miraculously appear.
And then I'd be like, all right, I had enough. They seem so sad. Let me put the game back. I did that to them. I can't lie to you.
Mom and dad are sad.
My mother, my brother, my mom. I had nobody. Like, if they're all busy, who
So
am I
you was
hanging out
like,
with?
so you really like hid their like Tyson punch out somewhere. Like you really like hid it.
Tyson punch out.
Oh,
They had,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
kind of.
you-
The Michael Jackson game.
oh, you
They
hit that
had-
moonwalker?
They had
How
Link,
dare you?
Zelda.
Yo, you're evil. What's wrong with you? I hope you didn't do the Super Mario Brothers 2.
Yes.
Oh,
Like,
you're foul.
The way, especially when they was like
You're
really getting
foul.
into it, I would hide it. And you know
You're
what? But
foul
then they
for
have
that.
to connect with me, and then they would be so sad that I feel bad. I put it back.
That's
but
not nice.
What I will
Super
say
Mario
is,
Brothers 2, what is wrong
they
with you?
found my video game,
You
or
could've
I
be-
found my
You
video
couldn't be
game.
my little sister. If you'd have did that, yo.
Nah, you know what? They got me, The Sims.
That's 50
To this very. Hey everyone, it's Sam Law of the That Sam Law Show, and I just want to welcome a very special person, our sponsor, John Bell of the Bell Law Group. John Bell, tell us about the Bell Law Group.
So we're a law firm in Syosset, Long Island, and we focus on employment law and personal injury law. The reason we focus on that is basically to fight for people in need. That's the reason why I became a lawyer, and that has been the mission of the Bell Law Group since I started it 20 years ago. Started out as a law office of Jonathan Bell, but then when it became more than just me, we decided to change the name, change the logo and branding to the Bell Law Group, and we've been out there ever since.
Great. So John Bell, if anyone needs your services, how can they reach you?
855 John Bell, JONBELL, or on our website, belllg.com.
Thank you. Today, I still play. I played The Sims last night. I will play
Wait,
it
which
tonight.
Sims though? Because
I've had every iteration. Every
even
generation.
the one that used to be on the computer. The
From
one on the
the
computer
start,
for me was
yes,
fire.
from the start
That
till
one was
now.
fire. I used to like almost get in trouble at school for that.
No, I'm still a Sims
Yeah.
fan. So, since we're talking about our past and we're connecting on the past,
Mm-hmm.
what do you feel has changed since the pandemic?
Oh, that's an amazing one. I'm not gonna lie, real talk, my determination has changed tremendously. Understanding that my perseverance is real, and just with the resurgence of me coming back to acting, for a lot of people that don't know, I always wanted to come back to acting because in my previous life with acting, I was too happy-go-lucky when I came into this industry versus understanding the business.
Woo!
Because
Talk to him.
yeah, because the thing was, I was just happy that I wasn't doing retail anymore.
Yeah, talk
Right?
to him again.
No, right. You know what I'm
Fact.
saying? Yeah, right. I wasn't doing retail. So, and I was at a high fashion women's store. I'm not going to say the name. It's in Soho. It was a main one in Soho I was working at. And
I worked in
around
Soho
that,
in fashion.
Yeah, right.
Yikes.
Around that time, right, this is like good Soho. This is like prime,
Yeah, I've been there twice,
super
and I never want to
platinum
go back.
Soho. Okay. This is like Prada Star parties.
Ew.
And yeah. 10 June and all that. And
Yikes.
Griffin. This is that era of Soho.
Ugh.
Dean and DeLuca, fire.
Ugh, the food is good.
Yeah, right. And the coffee too. No, right. But so I know around that time, oh my God, what was I about to say? Around that time, I was, oh my God, I forgot what I said. I lost my train of thought.
We're
No.
talking about how you felt about like what's changing your
Oh
life
yeah,
since the
changing my life.
pandemic.
Okay, right. So around that time, I was going through heavy things in that store, like heavy discrimination in a sense. Like they would used to always like come down to me about me being from the hood, or just purposely say things to me to like trigger me, or whatever. Like even the fact that me, like around that time, I was also graduating with college, so it was shocking. It was like weirdness, like it was dumb stuff. It was like, oh, wow, so you're really graduating from college, like stupid things like that just annoy me. But then when I got into the industry, right? And I'm about to do like Law and Order SVU. I'm on Nurse Jackie. I'm on certain type of shows and stuff. Yeah, I'm on certain type of shows. So now my whole swag is different.
You outside.
I'm outside. I don't care about y'all. Even when I got fired. Yo, let me tell you that story.
Tell us.
Oh my God, here we go.
It's going wrong.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Let's
No.
go
So
for it.
here we go, right? So they were giving me like a 3-strike thing before I got fired, right?
Of course, because we're black, so they give us
I
3
don't
strikes.
give 2 craps. whatever.
Makes sense.
So I think the last strike for me was, it was like an online order, and there's a certain way you're supposed to do it. But I used to do it a quick way. Like, all right, I got other things to do, and it still went out.
I feel like we worked at the same store.
It still went out, right? It still went out. Big whoop. Who cares? Oh, they try to come at me. So this is what these slide, you know what's due, right? You almost got me there.
Nah, you
no,
keeping
right?
it- you
These
keeping
slide,
it
you know
good.
what's due. So they let me work the whole day.
Oh, I've been there recently.
Slaved me out. Slaved me, oh, work, do it, work. So I still got paid, but
I've been there.
no. So afterwards, closing up, manager comes in. Yeah, we gotta go into the office. So downstairs,
Been there.
we had like a glass office.
Glass.
Yeah, glass. An outside door. So the glass doors go into the office. So I knew what was happening, but I'm laughing in my head because I'm like, all right, next week I'm on Law and Order SVU. Like, all right, what can you really tell me?
Right.
I'm really on that type of
Give
time.
me a check.
So then she told me what happened. Like, yeah, we're gonna have to terminate you. So I'm really like this, like relaxed. I'm really like, oh, really?
You need to call John Bell or something.
No, please, no. No, I would not. No, it was fine.
Shout out to the Bell Law
So I'm
Group.
really like this. This is my, like, you know how normally when you get fired, you be like, what are you gonna tell me? I'm like this. I'm like, oh, really? Oh, I'm fired? Oh, man. Oh, all right. Cool.
I feel you.
I just got my stuff. She tried to tell me see you later. I was like, nah, no see you later. I gotta go on set.
Right, they
I gotta
always
go.
say that.
B,
Like,
so-
like you fired me. How are you gonna say see you
No,
later?
right.
I'm never seeing you again.
Yeah, it's over. So it was great though because, like I said, I was going into acting, and like I said, I was happy-go-lucky. So I was happy that, oh my God, I'm on Law and Order. Oh my God, I'm on Nurse Jackie. Oh my God, I'm on Elementary. And everything. But then here's the part that I'll bring it all together. This is where my depression came. So I was in the industry for like 4 straight years. And as a background actor and a one-line actor and a day player, they got
tough.
to change it up. So I didn't understand that. So what
Yeah,
happens
they
is,
can't keep pulling you back,
right.
'cause we seen you
So
already.
we seen you and everything. So I'm thinking like, oh no, my career is over. What am I going to do?
Right.
And I build this horrible depression.
Whew.
Oh my God, I was going through it. It's talking like multiple suicide attempts.
Jesus.
I'm like losing myself. I'm appeasing to people and all this other nonsense. So then my final suicide attempt, thank God.
I'm a survivor too.
Yeah, yes. And I always talk about this. My final suicide attempt, it was like, all right, that was the eye opener. Over there in the Bronx, I was there's a bridge, like 207 bridge, like so that's between Bronx and Dykeman. So I'm with it. I'm with it to just end my life. I'm with it to go. If I drown, I drown. That's I'm really with it. So then there was like a Colombian or Mexican dude. He gets me off. Like, hey, stupid, what are you doing? Now I was amazed. He was able to like, he's short. I'm 6'2", and at that time I think I was about like 225. And he's able to like get me off. And I'm not gonna lie, I hit up one of my homegirls, and I told her, say, look, you got to meet me at BBQs. And like this is around the time, nobody's doing Instagram like that. Nobody's gonna videotape and stuff like that. And I just cried profusely. I'm there just tears. Like I'm just like, I don't care. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this pain. I'm sick and tired of. And I ain't gonna lie. From there started the transformation. Building my self-love and building, not to appease people. And I'll say this on your platform, and I've always said it on interviews I'm on. Don't take that position. If you need help, get the help.
Amen.
I took a calculated risk, and I pulled back away from all my family, friends. I just pulled back because what it was is I had to find myself. Had to find myself. And then over the years, like then in 2012, that's why it's a very important year for me, is when I got into education. So boom, and then I transitioned to media. So that's why you get when you see me, let the Ruben spray, or I'm just like that because of what I always know in the back of my head about my past. How I persevered, how I got through it. So it's like every time I'm on something, lights come on, action, it's go time.
I can't lie to you. I've stood at a bridge and wanted to jump myself. I can't, like, my father, God rest his soul, but my mother will tell you, they've had to I can't even, when I think about it now, what I put them through then, because of how I felt, I'm not ashamed, but I'm sad that I made them feel that way. So I understand what it's like to be at a bridge and stand there and have someone come and be like, what the F are you doing? We used to have a bridge by my house, and I could feel like what it would feel like, but luckily, thank God, somebody came, just like you, and and just other times in my life where I survived those attempts, and it's not easy, and I feel like as creatives, a lot of times we go through those highs, like you said, like I was up, I'm being booked, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And then all of a sudden, nobody wants me. Nobody cares about me.
Yo.
The people that's around you don't want to be around you because you ain't a popping as much as you was. You aren't in celebrity photos as much as you were. Meanwhile, it might not mean anything to you anymore. Like, all right, I've posted every possible celebrity in the neighborhood. Like, I don't care anymore. I want to do the next thing. I want to do what's good for me.
Oh yeah, by far. By far. I think what it is, and for me, I always talk about this on guest appearances. As a creative, you're never supposed to be political of what you create. It's supposed to be of the world accepting of your vision from your heart. So a lot of times we wear our hearts on our sleeves. You know what I'm saying? As creatives. Because it's, okay, this is why I created off my passion, off my pain, off my happiness. Please like it, love it, whatever. But then once the world doesn't love it, that's when you feel, because you're feeling the weight of the world, but that's not what you're supposed to do.
Right.
You're supposed to feel the weight of you, the individual. So for me, going in my years, I think definitely when I started really cementing to feel it for myself is when I won my first award. So when I won my first award in my 10th, about my 10th year, let's see, 2006, 2017. Yeah, like 10th, 11th year, I got my first award for Reemo TV. And I ain't gonna lie.
Congratulations.
I cried. Yo, I got the award, heard my name, I got the award. I'm in my knees like this, like in my knees, and I'm crying because I knew what I went through. I was like, yo, I wasn't even supposed to be here. I tried to kill myself multiple times before I got to this point. So once I got to that point, that's when I really started like cementing things. Okay, it's for me. Even though I'm creating for the world to see it, it's for me. My happiness is for me. And I want to say to all creators out there, it's not about the start. It's always about the finish. Because the thing is, the start, everybody talks about, oh, the start is hard. The start's not really hard. Start's challenging.
Yes.
But it's not hard. What's hard is maintaining in between and then the finished product of what you maintain. That's the thing at hand. So, at the end of the day, you gotta really go through it. You gotta really go through it for it to be perfect.
That's a fact. You gotta go through the journey for it to be
perfect.
Perfect.
Or considered perfect.
Considered perfect. And it's your idea of perfection. What's perfection now might not be perfection in 10 years, or it might be even more perfect. Who knows?
Yes.
So I got 2 questions for you before you go.
Yes.
So you're on season 5 of Cuts.
Yes.
What drives you to keep going, and what can we expect?
Woo! Well, the difference between my baby now, the Cuts podcast, I changed the name now, it's the Cuts podcast.
Okay.
And Cuts standing for Culture, Urban Technology, and Sports. The difference between the Cuts podcast and Reemo TV was just an onslaught. Here I am, I'm competitive, this is what I got, and I'm going to talk the real to people that I know. Cuts is to get to the resolution, because with this industry, we got an abundance of everything. Abundance of actors, abundance of media people, abundance of producers. Everything in entertainment is in an abundance, but nobody is really touching on the resolution for other creatives. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I have it. It's a different conversation. It's really focusing on the person. Like when you were on, I focused on you. I didn't focus on, there was other things I researched on you about, but that's not where my care was. But you still talked about what you talked about. We had a great conversation. It was fun. It was exciting. Fun. You know what I'm saying? It's moving. It's
that
moving.
That was season 4?
No, you're on season 5.
Hey, check out my episode on season 5 of Cuts. Shameless plug.
No, you was great, yo. Your episode 106.
Episode 106. It was a challenge to get there, but we had a good time.
Yeah, you're 106. But yeah, I guess for me, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It's just my determination, and it's just really just the perseverance and just overall, just the love of it. You know, you gotta love this, man. If you're coming to this industry, you must love this industry. You have to.
You do.
You have to, because we could talk about war. That could be a whole nother like 80,000 hour segment about the war stories.
To each other, though.
Yes.
Like I'll hit you up, be like,
yeah, right.
Like,
and I do the same to you.
Thank you for being there, though.
Yes, yeah,
I appreciate it.
Of course. No, Sam Law, you can't hit me up on DM
I'm definitely
and talk
hitting you up. I
about
don't
issues.
care.
Forget you. No, I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna leave you
That's
on
not
scene.
happening. He's my friend now. He's family now. You
Yeah,
didn't
I know,
but he's
right?
family.
Yo, you imagine that? That Reemo Meerak, what a jerk. Left me on scene.
Yo, listen, it happens.
No, it happens, but, you know.
You might be busy that day. I don't know.
No, but I think what it is with me, and I've started noticing it now a lot. Like, you know, my peers and my contemporaries and, you know, those that support the brand as much as they can, is that they appreciate the fact that I am that accessible to an extent. You know what I'm saying? And the reason being is, it's not to say that I feel like I'm Hollywood or I feel like I'm exclusive or whatever. I know what that person went through because I went through it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why am I going to add on to the nonsense and go, oh, let me add more pain? No, don't touch me. Well, listen, people know about me at the end of the day. As long as you are coming at me with progressive business and it's positive and it's not nonsense, you probably get me for like a whole 3 hours. It's happened. We've had multiple conversations, like
all day
on deck. Yeah, text. You would ask me about a certain situation about a camera. Or what should I speak or say? I asked you about something or whatever. But it goes to show, even about good old Ohika. Because that situation was great. But that's a whole different episode. You know. That's a whole,
Nah, I appreciate the times we do.
Wink, 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 wink.
We gotta do a behind the scenes on
Little
that
leaf
one.
martini. You know.
That was nuts. Whoever was there knows it was nuts. I'm still hungry from that day.
That's listen. All right, hold on.
We're not gonna get into it.
Right, no, there's one segue on it. So I ain't gonna hold you. It was the way they kind of like told me how I was gonna get fed.
I didn't.
No, there's certain ways.
I didn't even know.
No. This is just the way it was said. It was like they proudly let you know you had to order food. Yeah,
from where? We still don't know where. None of us found the place.
No, right. But they were telling me where. It's like, yeah, for you media guys, no problem. You can order your food in the back.
And that's why. That's why none of their stuff got posted.
No, right. But hold on. But I've met and took a photo with a great person.
Ooh.
So Eric Dixon was in the back.
Oh, wow.
So I'm trying to look for something. And I was like,
awesome.
I passed him the first time, right?
Right.
So I'm starving. I ain't gonna lie, I'm starving.
Oh,
So I passed him the first time. I seen the situation, like, I gotta order. Man, I'm gonna get up out of here. Turn around.
Get your flick.
I said, oh, snap.
Listen.
It's NFL Hall of Famer Eric Dixon.
That's what's
I
up.
flipped it up with him. So, hey.
I think I saw you catch that flick. So before you go, I got the last two questions, even though I said 2 questions ago.
No, that's right.
So what does Reemo want to be remembered for?
Oh, wow. Ooh. Wow, that's gonna throw me for a loop.
I don't write the questions.
No, that's fine. No, that's a great
You
question.
can yell at them.
No, I'm not gonna yell at them. That is an amazing, and I'm gonna use this word, fantabulous question.
Fantabulous. It's from Trelesson.
I want people to remember me in this industry as a hardworking, selfless, very understanding, very determined, and very vocal for good individual.
All right. Well, listen, that's how I remember you right now. That's how I always expect to remember you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Yes,
and my last question, I'm going to ask you this one because you brought up a fashion name that I had never heard of. Pardon my ignorance, y'all. If you could bring back one fashion trend, what would it be?
Oh.
Since you went to the School of Design and
Art and Design, yes. I went to high school art and design. Oh. Nah, we got to bring back, for backpackers, Yo, we gotta bring back Nordica, son, like heavy, like the Nordic,
Nordica.
like yeah, Nordic. Yeah, we got. I need the rubber. I need the
Such a
buoy.
Gen Xer.
I need the buoy on my book bag. I need the.
You want Eddie Bauer too?
Yup, and I want Hallie Hansen. Yup. Maurice Malone. Yup.
Jeez. Cross colors and Carl
No.
Kanai.
We're
Carl
going too
Kanai's
far.
back.
No, I don't.
He's
no,
coming back.
I don't care. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. It was cool. I am a Queens kid also, but no. That's cool,
He's coming back.
No, but give me. I need Nordica. I need Maurice Malone. I need Eddie Bauer. Aeropastel.
Aeropastel.
I need that.
Alright.
I need starter jackets back.
Okay.
No,
I feel you on that.
starter
With
jackets.
the pocket?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That pocket ain't gonna hold anything.
We need JanSport book bags back.
Oh, talk about it.
So I could bring my strings. So I could burn. So I can remember how you used to like melt your strings so nobody would take your strings
never
off your back?
melted the strings.
No, I melted my strings.
I don't even think I had
I
JanSport.
melted no, because
we
you
didn't
know,
have
because
that.
back in the days they would take your strings, yo.
Nah.
And I used to have fire
I grew up
strings
on
on
Long
my back.
Island poor. We did not have. I did not
No,
have that.
no, y'all did.
Nobody
yes, we
stole-
did.
Nobody
Nassau.
stole ours. I was in.
No, well, yeah, that's the thing. No, I stole your strings. But no, they were still in mine. I was upset.
So, Reemo, if my audience wants to find you, they want to reach out, they want to connect, how can they find you?
You can go to reemomeerak.com.
Hey.
Also, too, on Instagram, you can follow both my pages, at Reemo Meerak _ and at actor Kareem Tyson.
Oh,
Also,
Kareem
too,
Tyson.
I know, right? Also, too, to follow the podcast, The Cuts Podcast. It's on all streaming platforms: Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google, Apple, Clash TV, DJ Chase Radio, and YouTube. As
And
well,
I'm on episode 106.
yeah, she's on episode 106, season 5. Season 6 will be starting in late October, early November. Right now, I am focusing on acting, as I am in 4 movies.
And you're on the Drew
and 2
Barrymore
TV
show
shows.
this season.
And I was just on the Drew Barrymore show. Yes, I was with Michael Strahan. He was the guest, and I was trying on his lovely products. Thank you, Michael Strahan. And also to check out the movie I'm in Junie. It's still in post-production. That's the one movie I'm really banking on and really want everybody to see my great talent expand. And that's about it.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you, Reemo. Thank you for coming on the That Sam Law Show. And everybody, thank you for watching the That Sam Law Show.